Yo, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? This is your host, Demetrius, with the PPP Panthers Prime Podcast. Hey, man, I don't got my full setup. I'm actually in Atlanta in the hotel with my group, a little bit under the weather, all this traveling I'm doing. But nevertheless, man, hey, it's game day, man. This is the game that I know I've been waiting for since we had the draft, man, since we knew that Bryce Young and CJ Stroud was more than likely going to go 1 and 2 in the draft. So this is my expectations and concerns. I'm going to be real quick, man, because I got to get back over to my group. But I want to show some love. Ezra, I appreciate you, man. Raw Walk, what's going on? Poppy Dangerfield, what's going on, my brother? What's up, Doug? Hey, when you go live, send me the live, man, because I want to show love when you're on your joint when you go live, man. So today, man, expectations and concerns for this game on the Panthers side. I'm going to go with expectations first. So my first set of expectations, I believe that we're going to see a more dynamic play call, more, I want to say we're going to see play calling that we saw in the Dolphins game, just a little bit more consistent than what we saw in the Dolphins game. I think Thomas Brown got some stuff up his sleeve. And if Frank Wright really has given Thomas Brown the reins, this offense is going to look totally different. I'm expecting this offense to look totally different. I'm expecting Bryce Young to have about a good, probably about a good 7-8 down the field, passes. I'm looking for, some dynamic. I'm looking for some dynamic. I'm sorry. That's housekeeping. I was wondering who was knocking on my door. I'm looking for some dynamic, plays from this team, man. I want to see guys getting open, wide receivers getting open. And we've seen this happen in Seattle. So it's not like they can't get open. I just think it was the play calling. I'm expecting Bryce to have a phenomenal game. I'm expecting him as my second expectation to have over 250 yards this game. I want to see him hit 300. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He's been averaging about 199, somewhere up in there. That's his average for yards per game. I'm expecting him to have a pretty good game. Grand Rising family, let's get this dub. Supernova more. What's going on? Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I sat back and looked at it, just how the Texans play, their inconsistencies on in their run game, their offensive line isn't the best as well. I believe that we can get after them. I believe that we can get after them today, man. I don't know the full status on Brian Burns. I just woke up literally. But if Brian Burns is playing today, I don't know if that other dude who we just got in from the Vikings is playing, but we're gonna see some rotations with some of these different players that we just acquired. I'm expecting us to get after CJ Stroud, which I hate to say because I want to see CJ Stroud, but I think we can expect more dynamic play calling, along with Bryce Young eclipsing that 250 yards passing today. 300 is good for me. Hey, if he do 304 touchdowns, Poppy, hey, then we know for a fact it was Frank Wright that was holding him back. Let's just keep it 100. Okay, so I'm expecting those two things. My expectations really aren't a lot. I think that the two teams are kind of even when I sit back and look at the stats. The only thing that's kind of an outlier, or the player that has more going into this game is C.J. Stroud compared to Bryce Young. But we know exactly why that is. We know why that is, and I think that this game right here, Bryce Young is going to show. He's going to show what he can do, man. I think the reins are going to be pulled off of him, and I don't think he has. I hope Bryce don't have no fumbles today. I don't think their defense can get after them. Can get after the Carolina Panthers like that. I really don't think that. I don't think that. The win streak starts today. I'm going on the world tour. I feel you, Bobby. I feel you. Yeah, yeah. So those are my expectations. My last expectation is this for the Carolina Panthers. I expect our run game to be on point today. I do not expect Miles Sanders to play as many snaps as he did before. It would be dumb to put Miles Sanders ahead of Chuba Hubbard and Raheem Blackshear. So I think we're going to see more of Chuba today, more of Raheem, less of Miles Sanders. In my opinion, I don't think we see Miles Sanders at all really today. And if they do that, that's a winning. That's a recipe for winning right there. Okay, so my concerns. This is my concerns right here. My concerns is and also real quick, we got Austin Corbett back. So our offensive line has improved dramatically. So that's something else to really look at. Look and see where the pressure, if we get any pressure, look and see where that pressure is going to come from today. I don't think it's going to come from the side that Austin's going to be on. All right, I think they moved Austin to, I think it was right tackle, right guard. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. I had to look at my scouting report, not my scouting report, just my injury report and see where they move people at. They moved 2 people around on the offensive line. I got to go back and look at that, but I'm pretty sure we ain't gonna see no pressure coming from Austin's side. All right, so my concerns is this. My concern is right guard. Okay, I thought it was right guard. So my concern is this. My concern is you get Bryce in a situation where he has to overthink, meaning the play calling is a little too dynamic, a little too saucy. All right, I think you ease him into to this new stuff because make no mistake about it, it's going to be new, and it's probably going to be new to the greater good. But I don't want Bryce overthinking it. You know, get the ball out quick, make your reads. You know, establish. You know, some good chain moving drives so that we can start to build some drives going down the field. Move the chains, take what you can get, and also open up that down the field. Don't overthink too much, Bryce. All right. So that's one of my concerns is this new the ability to now throw the ball down the field more, which is going to happen up on the Thomas Brown, in my opinion. I don't want him to be thinking more. When he thinks, he holds the ball. That normally is when we get the fumbles, and we don't want that at all to happen. All right. So that's my first concern. My second concern is Icky. I'll be honest with you. My second concern is Icky. I don't want any, and I know we didn't have no penalties during the Miami game, none, which was good. But this game is almost going to be like how the Chicago game is going to be, in my opinion. There's a lot of talk that's been happening, and make no mistake about it, these players hear and see these conversations that we have. They listen to the media, they listen to podcasters that talk about the Panthers. They do. So I don't want Icky to get into this whole thing of I gotta, you know, just him just being outside of his norm. Lock in like how you locked in last week. Protect Bryce. Keep him safe. You know what I mean? Don't give up on no plays because we've seen him give up on plenty plays. Poppy sent me some stuff the other day, man. Where his kick, I mean, his whole form is out of whack. I don't know what's going on with Icky. I don't know. Sophomore slump, but that left side of the field gotta protect Bryce. The right side has been doing its thing, but that left side, it gotta hold for Bryce. That's a major concern for me. And when that doesn't happen, now the run game can't get going because you got pressure already in the backfield. All right. So my first 2 concerns is Bryce overthinking, Icky not holding his own. He should play well because we're running the ball more. Yeah, that goes to my next point. We have to establish this run. We have to. I know my expectation was for us to go ahead and have Chuba running more, but if it happens where Miles Sanders is now the featured back in this game, and we don't establish that run dominance, it's going to be a long day for us, man. Because now you're asking Bryce Young in a statement game. We both teams just came off the bye. You're asking him to throw the ball 30, 40 times because the run game can't get going. No, we can't do that. We can't do that at all. We need to set Bryce Young. We need to set Bryce Young up on with a good run game. Put Raheem, put Chuba Hubbard in there, let him do his thing, and eventually the deep passes will open up. All right, that stuff will open up. But to force it, and we don't have a good run game, that's going to be a problem, man. Okay, my last and final concern for this game is cornerback and safety coverage. All right. Now, CJ Stroud don't mind throwing that ball. He don't mind at all. And make no mistake about it, we're gonna see about a good 8 to 9 deep passes from CJ Stroud. intermediate ones, of course, that 15 to 20 range. But, CJ may open it up and throw that thing down the field about a good 8 times, man. So, of course, with our woes at cornerback and safety, no Xavier Woods and stuff like that. D-Jack on a limited type of situation. No J.C. Horn. You know, C.J. Stroud he may try to open it up, man. And I just hope that our pass rush can get to him to start preventing that. So my concerns are Bryce Young overthinking, Icky not doing his thing, not holding up his side of the line. Miles Sanders being the featured back in this game and not establishing a good run, and then our cornerbacks not being able to cover. And all that is predicated, at least the corners, is predicated on us having a really, really solid pass rush. We have to establish that. Like we need to come out the gate in CJ Stroud face. Because if we don't do that, it's gonna be a long day for us, man. It's gonna be a long day. So hey, this is the game we've all been waiting for, man. I mean, it's here. It's here. Hopefully, I'll be able to at least listen to it while I'm on the way back to Charlotte, because I'm in Atlanta right now. But we'll see, man. We'll see. My score prediction for this game, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. My score prediction for this game, I think it's gonna be, pretty good. I want to say 24-27 Panthers. We're not shutting them out. We're not doing that. I think it's 24-27. Panthers win. Panthers win by field goal possibly. I think it's gonna be tied game all the way up until that, man. And then we come out with an Eddie Pinheiro, field goal. So I'm excited about the game though, man. Everybody that's there, I hope y'all enjoy it. Be safe out there, man. And we'll be back later on tonight for the post game, man. Of course, I probably will be just getting back into Charlotte when the game is getting over, so we're gonna talk about it afterwards. All right, but have a good one, man. Hey, keep pounding. Let's go Panthers. It's your boy Demetrius with the PPP Panthers Prime Podcast. Let's go.